We love hip hop.
If he's saying it, he can say whatever he wants. It's just like the same thing with Flakko on No Jumper.
This nigga's pardon. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Say whatever the fuck he wants, right? Because you got Flakko now over there saying he's from North Dakota, but really he from Philly because he ain't shit. Because he wasn't shit in Philly, so he made sure he was something in fucking North Dakota. He made up his own personality.
Hold on.
Come on, dog. This is like drop dead Fred shit. You can't play me.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that you don't believe that he's from North Dakota?
See, that's what I'm saying. It's him who said it, right? You can say anything you want. I have to believe you, right? Because it's you saying it. You're the only one who went through the issue, through the motions of your life, right? But I'm just saying, it's like what I'm saying. He can tell you whatever he wants. Then what did someone go and do? Dig up his info. Said, oh, he's not from North Dakota. He just moved up there in 2018. Then they're like, I know because you went and got the interview with him.
POETIK FLAKKO interview out right now.
Exactly. So you have a little bit more in depth of where he is from.
Well, he could have been lying to me too.
Exactamando.
Salute to Flakko, but like, they're on his neck right now. Just to give some context to the audience, for the people who don't know in the comment gang, like, I don't know if y'all been following the whole No Jumper back and forward with LUSH 1 and POETIK FLAKKO. I think Flakko, they've been trying to dig up his information, trying to find out where he's actually from.
Yep.
As mentioned, we just did the interview with him like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Right?
Yeah.
And in that interview, I asked him about Philly first. Because I heard that he lived in Philly and then he moved to North Dakota. And he was like, nah, right. He's from somewhere else, right? Now, let me not make fun of him, like, because I feel people like bully him, but
very much so. They're cyberbullying him.
Yeah. But he said in that people think that he's from Philly because of his Liberian, like him being from Liberia and Philly having like a heavy Liberian community. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's still like, that's wrong to say because that's like me saying, oh, I'm Jamaican. I should be living on Eglinton West.
Yeah.
That's how fuck you get what I'm saying. So a man can tell you whatever he wants. So everybody in the comments saying, oh, Tate was born in
London or UK.
That's him saying that. Not me saying my blood clot documents. These guys went and pulled up documents.
Who
for No Jumper? They at least called some people.
They called some people.
And that could have been anybody on the next line.
Some of those people I feel like were like people who seen him in Philly and they were just like, yeah, now that he's popping, they're gonna be like, yo, we used to see him every day. That was my nigga from day one, fam.
Exactly.
Don't let him fool you.
Exactly.
We were in the same class, like
exactly.
Maybe for a year, but like that don't make you from Philly. Right. And I'm gonna defend Flakko on this one. You know what I'm saying? He might have spent some time in Philly, and he said in this interview he spent time in Philly, but he's from North Dakota. Why would you lie about North Dakota? It's not like you're lying about some G-ass place, fam.
Yo, North Dakota and Minnesota and all those places. Yo, you know how crazy it is over there, dog?
Yeah, but he's not like trying to claim that he's from like a gangster hood or something like that. Like, yo, I'm from North Dakota, from the trenches. He was just like, nah, I'm a good kid from North Dakota.
He's a good youth.
Yeah. So like, are they trying to make it like, no, fam, you should know better because you're from a G'd out place like Philly? Like,
no. They're just mad at the fact that he's not representing really where he's from and to give some light to where he's from because this nigga's probably there trying to make it. It's like Drake going to it's like if Drake was not saying Toronto this whole fucking time.
He was just doing the Memphis thing.
He's doing the Memphis thing. You guys would want to kill him, right?
Yo, we'd go crazy.
Toronto would want to fuck him up, right? Toronto would be on his ass, right? We'd want to be sliding on him right away, right? We'd be like, yo, B, yo, fam.
So you're not going to mention the man?
You're not going to mention the man?
Yeah, that's facts. Let's
get it right then, right now. You see what I'm saying? So that's why those guys are getting they're going up his ass because they're like, yo, this nigga don't want to rep where he from right now.
Imagine Drake album 8 or whatever album he's on now. He hasn't mentioned Toronto
once.
Not even until once.
Comes here and does peer shows and just like bye.
There was never no Views album. Nothing.
Nothing but
no Western Road flows. Nothing. It's just like Memphis.
Yeah. Right now, Gangster Boo Daddy, he's over there in Memphis, bigging up Gangster Boo instead of just.
He's just like, and the city that I'm from. He just kept on saying the city that I'm from, never actually saying Toronto.
Like, imagine.
Never saying Eglinton. Never saying Kennedy Road. Like, we'd be so hurt.
Our way. Like, yo, fam, there'd be mans over here with tears in their fucking eyes.
Like album number 8, fam. Like,
and
at least one.
Haven't said Toronto yet, fam. He wouldn't be allowed back.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
So, and there would be somebody here in Toronto saying, nah, I went to school with him on Eglinton there. I went to blah, 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 blah. I know him from here. His mom used to be here. Then we say all these stories that start coming and all, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, anybody can say anything. Anybody can say where they're from. It's just if there's really recognition, if there's really somebody that can back that and say, nah, he ain't from here, he from here. Sometimes that's really what it is. I'm just being honest with you. This nigga outside the studio, walking back and forth, pacing back and forth.
Let's go there, the fade.
Wanted to fade niggas over some shit. Nigga said, this is great too.
Walking in the rain.
He done lost his job and mine. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Did he lose his job at this point?
No, but you're going to lose your job.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of on the edge. Adam might be like, you know what? Okay, one of you guys have to go, and it might not be Lush.
No, it's not gonna be Lush. Lush is just doing what you're supposed to do. Like when you get, some fuck nigga on the block. Yeah, it's a fuck nigga on our block right now, dog.
Because
he's not from our block.
Salute to me. All right, I was
on. Salute to you last night.
Instagram live, right? I was in the crib, fam. Fam. To be honest, I was like, maybe he'll pick up. Right, I'm trying to like request him to add me to the live, and high key, I'm like saying it like, add me, right? But then I realized, fuck, I don't even have like a hoodie on or anything. Like, the shit starts, the circle starts going to open. I'm just see me in the white beater
with a big dirty blunt in his hand. Like, hey man, hey Lush.
I try to be the voice of reason. I told him, fam, like, you guys don't need to hold catch a fade on this shit because you could let the comments really trick you out your position, fam. Like, the chat will get you hyped. Like, yeah, fam, do it. Yeah. And his whole thing was like, because the man asked him for it, and he didn't walk off the live and go outside and go deal with it. Yeah, that he feels an obligation as, I guess, and I'm just paraphrasing, as a man to go and deal with the matters. But like, fam, you don't have to, fam. Like, you're grown up, fam. Like, niggas told you, let's do this. You don't want to lose your job. You guys could resolve that shit.
Well, like I said, anybody can say whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Adam will tell you, you guys can go handle that outside. But, and at one point, maybe you guys could handle that. He doesn't care. But let one of those cameras go falling over in the studio because these guys are still mad at each other after they caught the fade. They're both fucking out of there, bro.
Both out of there because he can find another gangster. He can find more gangsters. And Flakko's not no gangster, right? So.
Yeah, and they're not parched for hosts. It's not like these motherfuckers don't have like 8 other hosts already. You know what I'm saying? King T-Rel, fucking
Sharp.
AD, Sharp, all these guys are doing great. So I'm not to say I'm not wishing it on them, but like if they fuck around and then he has to choose between the both of them and he's just like, you know what? Fuck both of you guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, oh shit, there's a hole in programming tomorrow because they got rid of Flakko and Lush.
No. I think I think right now they bit off a little bit too much they could handle.
You think they got too much people?
Yeah. And you got a big building to pay for. You got to still pay these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got to bring in views, right?
Yeah. They're basically competing with each other.
Yeah, he has to bring in views. And right now Flakko's winning. Because he's being talked about the most. But remember last week I was saying he's boring as shit.
Yeah, he wasn't holding the attention he had when he first got there.
But now all of a sudden, look, that's why I'm kind of like on the fence about like, yo, did they do that on purpose?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. The interview's going up.
But yo, sick.
I seen that. I was like, yo, the interview wasn't moving as fast as I thought. Maybe Toronto wasn't really on the Flakko wave like that. But then he popped up in the news popped up in their little drama cycle, and then I was like, oh, there the views go.
Here we go.
We're the only ones besides Cam Capone who have a fucking Flakko interview right now. He doesn't have any other interviews.
No, he doesn't. I don't even think they want him there.
No, like
he's fucking his shit up.
You see,
he needs to stop.
like Lush has the interview with Soft White Underbelly, right?
Yes. So the Sharp.
And Sharp, right? So you can, if you ever want to go and find out some information about those guys, they were pretty candid in those interviews. Yeah. So at least you could tap back into that.
Yeah, for sure.
But while all this is going on, like, oh, where's Flakko from? What's Flakko about? Like, at least he has an interview out there kind of in great timing.
Yeah.
For people to be like, okay, let me tap into this interview. Oh, that's what he's about.
Yeah.
Because the man talked about his high school life and his college life and all types of shit in the interview.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to lie just like that. Like, just make up on the spot. You're just going to make up shit. Like, man had some pretty candid stories.
Well, not that this is stuttering, but in a stuttering match, you could fucking... I'm not dissing.
Yeah. You can make up shit on the fly. Yeah.
When you're like, boom, there's your next story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That might be a lying technique.
I'm just being real, dog. You can't play with me, dog.
Poor Flakko.
I'll be watching all angles of that shit.
See what you said right there about the stutter?
Yeah.
That's the thing that kills him.
Yeah.
It makes them not believe when he's actually telling the truth a lot of times. I bet you like 95% of the time, maybe even 98% of the time, when they're like pressing him on like whatever issue they're pressing him on, he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's lying because he's like, the stutter is like...
Because he can't get it out.
Yeah. So they're like, come on, fam. Are you for real? Like,
think about
come on, I don't believe you. You know how niggas do that shit.
Think about how many times his parents probably whooped his ass because of that stutter. Because he just like, they're like, yo, why'd you do that? And
it's like, no, it wasn't me. It was
bop, 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 bop. Yeah. Bust his ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
poor thing.
Poor guy, bro.
Yo.
But I feel like they're,
man.
They're picking on him a little bit.
Man. Who do you think will win? And you know what? I'm gonna do some things here while I'm asking this question. Who do you think's winning in the fade between Flakko and
Lush?
And Lush one.
Can I answer that?
I want your answer, fam. And I need the comment gang to also give me their commentary on this.
Yo, there's two sides to this, all right? Because I know the real hustling, the road man them know. You've met a couple buck tees that, they're still in the Jordans and they're still in the nice, they still keep it together and they, like, you know what I mean? They try a quick one with you and you have to fist them and then they can squabble still. They can squabble.
They got custody strength.
They got custody strength. They can squabble though. It's one of the squabbler ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can hold their... Yo, they been to the Bing? Yo, those are the... Lush strikes me as one of those reform buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like, man that used to smoke voodoo, meth, da-da-da-da-da. So he's been out there with the needle in his hand and rob you for your thing.
Yeah.
Rob you for your thing. And you try to fight him and you punch him in his face and he's just like, I'm going to bite your nose off. That's what the man's telling you. So, and then after this, there's now Flakko now, who's coming off African strength. You get what I'm saying? And you just
strength from the motherland, bro.
Strength from the motherland that he didn't even know he had. So he gonna be like, I'm gonna beat this white boy up. You know what I'm saying? So he might just get that nerd strength and pick it. You know that one nerd that you've seen. I've seen it before myself too. Again, a nerd. One time a man was picking on a nerd. And the nerd turned around and slapped the living shit out of one of the toughest niggas I know.
Just Hail Married him.
Yeah, nigga was like, oh, my jaw. He thought his jaw was broken. So I was like, from there, I was like, nah, you don't just fuck with a nigga that look like that. You know what I mean? You never know. Right? So even though he gives off nerd vibes and all that, for all you know, he's ready to pick this nigga up and power bomb him.
Yo, fam, also, and I don't know, this is also what he's saying in the interview.
Yeah.
He said he was a world-class hacker. I try to say it without laughing. He said he's a world-class athlete, right?
Oh, man.
And if that's true in any kind of way, like at one point in time before he put on the extra weight and stuff, that he was like really good at sports.
Yeah.
The man might be able to deal with fucking Lush's case, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's been training.
That's what I said. But I go, don't,
you know what I mean? Goes low, hits him with a low tackle.
Yeah, but don't put it past Lush. He from the Bay and he from LA. He's trust me. That guy's been in a couple probably shootouts, a couple probably fucking like set up a couple niggas, been in a couple fuckeries. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a reform bucket, dog. He's been through it all, dog, and he's still alive. So you get what I'm saying? You can't put it past him. He might not play fair.
Fam, I'm looking at the screen here or the chat. Yeah. The man said, can Americans fight? What kind of question is that, fam? Of course they can fight.
Maybe, yo.
Of course, yo, fam.
You know what, though? I feel him, though. Because a lot of Americans are overweight and obese and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there is an obesity problem over there.
Yeah, so you got to really take it in. Like, to fight. You know
15-second fights.
Yeah, not even. Not even. They're asking for water in between 5 seconds.
So he goes over 30 seconds, niggas is like,
water. Agua.
Give me a cheeseburger.
Yeah, right? They're ready to buddy up and go to fucking McDonald's together. You're right.
Let's go to fucking In-N-Out.
Sonic. You want to get a Sonic?
Get a Sonic shake.
Or fucking checkers.
Niggas ain't even drinking water when they're fucking in between. Like they're like, yo, give me that milkshake
and root beer.
Okay, let's go round 2.
Americans, to me personally, are overrated. And when it comes to, like, let's say, in the toughness, because they come from such a fucking demonic country and so crazily, like, everything is just like wild. And especially like how everything is so fast paced. I understand where you would have to think, like, can they really fight? Because it's just a gun land, right?
But that's first gun states. Like,
come
on, you're gonna tell me a New York nigga doesn't know how to knuckle up, fam?
Of course, dog. A little Brooklyn nigga want to fight you and kill you with his bare head.
Yeah, fam. Like,
there's lions, tigers, and bears out there that them niggas kill.
It's like the same type of, concrete environment go on. And
I hear you.
I don't know why we're dignifying this question. Like, it's 350 million motherfuckers there. Like, I'm sure like there's about 30 million of them that could whoop our ass out here.
Straight.
You could just take 30 million out of there and bring them over. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop your ass.
Let's see what else we got up here.
We love hip hop.